Hey everyone, welcome to Project Management in Action. This is MAN 2043, sometimes known as 243. And my name is Tom Gailey. I'm going to be your instructor for this course. I'm looking forward to it. Quick background about me. I'm from around here and I've been teaching at Front Range maybe 12 or 13 years. I taught a lot of economics, intro to business, marketing, international business, international marketing, and now project management. So I'm enjoying my time here. I live in Boulder. Let's see, a couple things about me. I guess I enjoy tennis. I play tennis a little bit, of course, some skiing. Let's talk about the course. That's what this video is all about, is what project management in action is. What we're doing is an extension of, or it's the next course. It's not a prerequisite, but it's the next course from MAN 241, which is Project Management in Organizations. It's called 2041 now, but 241, if you took that, that was the basics of project management from the textbook. This is more applicable and in application of project management. There are some very practical uses for this course, because what we're doing is we're looking at certifications and guidance towards that certification. We're looking at the PMP test, Project Management Professional Testing, and doing some practice for that. It's like a course for helping you understand what the certifications required to get certified, which means that gets you jobs, which is what we want to see. They're introducing some actual project management tools in this course that are used in the field of project management today. What I like is it's very up to date. A lot of times you take courses that are maybe a little bit older or not really applicable to what's going on today, but this course has been updated to 2022, 2023, which is where we are. This is spring of 2023, and the tools that we're using are very much today's up-to-date tools. There's systems and guides that will help you understand the careers that you're looking at in project management. We also talk about amongst ourselves some career work. We're also talking about some ethics, which I think are pretty important in the field. We're looking at also plan-driven project management approaches, as well as agile project management approaches. I think there's maybe more emphasis on the agile project management. That's, again, the most modern, up-to-date techniques used in the field. And the agile project approach is going to fold right into the semester-long project that we have, which brings me to the three things that we're going to be looking at, and three things that you're being graded on for the course. And one of them is discussion questions. Some of those discussion questions get a little bit deep. You're looking for research. We're looking for a little bit more than just what's on the top of your head. So the discussion questions are very important, a third of your grade. Next part is textbook reading with practice quizzes and tests, which comes from Cengage MindTap. So you can log in. There'll be an instructional video on how to get logged in and all that kind of stuff. And then there's a third part that we're going to be working on as a project that'll run throughout the whole course. It's a Heritage Arboretum project, or we call it the Arbor Project. In each chapter, there's a section on that, and we're going to be making a presentation. Each person will be making an individual presentation in 4 sections. There are 4 sections in the book. There are 4 parts to the project, so we're going to make 4 presentations. You will be working in Microsoft Teams. The MS Teams groups will be formed early on so that you'll have a couple of people to bounce ideas off and discuss it amongst yourselves. That's how project management works in the real world. So we have small teams and we have a large team of the whole class that is going to be presenting on that Arbor project. So that's the details of the course. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be great.